Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Portal Masters, Robert Welkner here from CoinOpTV. Gonna be doing a little live stream here talking about Skylanders Academy on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/CoinOpTV. Just finished up watching Skylanders Academy Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll try and do like 2 episodes a day, kind of spread out the love so I don't blast through everything all in one night. Even in all in one week seems kind of fast. I almost feel like they would spread out, the Skylanders Academy, so we have some Skylanders Academy love, throughout the year or a little longer and stuff. So live streaming. I got my laptop here. I got some notes regarding the show and what happened. There will be some spoilers, I guess, maybe in chat, maybe some minor spoilers in my review, my recap, my reactions. Probably be some spoilers, because we got to talk. I'm assuming that, hey, you got Netflix, you watch some Skylanders Academy, you're excited, and you want to come in and kind of get my thoughts and reactions on the show and the characters. So that's the deal. Let's see who's in chat here. Give some shout outs if you guys are in chat. If you're misbehaving, then I'll have to give you a timeout. If you're spamming and trolling, you'll get a timeout. So Angel's in chat. Henry, Sabatino says there's a big cliffhanger. Yes, I'm looking forward to the ending there. Star Wars Boris says, why aren't they making a new Skylanders game this year? They're taking off a year and making a game in 2018. That's all we know really. Geraldo is in chat as well. So Angel, I'm sorry you don't have Netflix. Maybe you can borrow somebody's access and marathon. Just be like, yo, I'll buy you dinner. Give me your Netflix password or something. So Angel says, looking good. Is my hair okay? It's getting a little out of control. I gotta get a haircut. So okay, so let's talk recap, reactions, reviews, potential spoilers. Skylanders Academy Season 2, Episode 3 was called The Return of Cynder. We got Felicia Day as the voice of Cynder. She's an actress and a D&D player, video gamer, and actually kind of somewhat of a personal friend of mine. I've met her a few times. We're kind of buddies. And she was kind of famous for pioneering the Guild, one of the early web series shows that was out there. It was really popular about like World of Warcraft playing. All right. So in the Return of Cynder episode, we get introduced to Cynder, who is the new Skylanders Academy cadet. She immediately goes under some arena training with Spyro, but it turns out that she's not very efficient in combat and arena combat training. So Spyro has to help Cynder realize her powers, and then we get to see sort of a little bit of a montage with her showing off her skills. I felt like I was listening to Rocky 3 Eye of the Tiger montage there or something, with kind of the training and the skills and stuff like that. So it was interesting to see Cynder. Of course, if you're a longtime Spyro fan, you know that Cynder has had a history in the Spyro universe way before Skylanders. She's one of the few carryover characters from some of the Spyro universe, Spyro games. So meanwhile, the Doom Raiders, the Golden Queen and the Doom Raiders spend time eating out, running errands, kind of acting goofy. They do a little dine and dash or something, which was kind of strange. And then in the meantime, Kaos is sort of thinking to himself or talking to himself like, Doom Raiders are kind of easily swayed. Maybe Kaos can get, take control or something of that, of the Doom Raiders. So maybe there's a little plotting with Kaos taking over the Doom Raiders from the Golden Queen. We'll have to see how that goes. I actually feel like in episodes 3 and 4, the Doom Raiders and the villains and Kaos were kind of wasted. They were kind of spending time just eating and joking around and not really like cavalcading into battle and fighting and trying to storm evil throughout Skylands. So I don't know what's kind of going on with the Doom Raiders, but kind of wasting a lot of time, especially in episode 4, which we'll get to in a second. So, and then as we go in the story here, here's where spoilers are at. It turns out that Cynder has a dark secret, and we find out that she is the daughter of the evil dragon Malefor. Now, Malefor is another kind of carryover old school Spyro character there, with whom Skylander meets, and they have to confront. Whom the Skylanders meet and they have to confront, including Spyro. Spyro convinces Cynder that she has the power to choose to be good. And Malefor in the episode shares some insight of how Spyro is kind of part of this extinct dragon breed that has a different color scales or something like that. It makes them sort of different and unique. So we get some insight into that. And then Malefor says something about that he helped destroy those dragons, kind of reminding me of like Star Wars and Darth Vader, turning to the dark side and destroying some of the Jedi Knights. That's what kind of reminded me here, kind of uh, take off on that or something. So it was interesting to see Malefor. I liked the look of Malefor and his design and everything. And the Cynder looked okay. I was okay with the voice acting with Felicia Day. I thought that was pretty cool with Cynder. And I like the sound effects when she was kind of teleporting around, and electricity reminded me a lot of the video game. So that was cool. So overall, episode 3, Return of Cynder, I thought it was an okay episode. Could have had more bang for its buck. The Doom Raiders kind of meandering around, not really doing a whole lot in that episode to be excited about. Angel says, I love Skylanders. Star Wars Boss says, Crash Bandicoot was the best game he's ever played on PlayStation 2. Yes, the Crash Bandicoot games are really fun. All right, so let me move on to Skylanders Academy Season 2, Episode 4, which was called Thankstaking for the Memories. It's a take on Thanksgiving. It was Thankstaking. So instead of giving for Thanksgiving, you Thankstaking, which first time I've heard that. It's weird. I could see like the Doom Raiders and the villains celebrating Thankstaking since they're sort of evil, but it's weird that the Skylanders and Eon celebrate Thankstaking Day or something because they're supposed to be good. But anyway, so here's what happens in that episode 4, which I actually thought was a low point so far for the season. Mostly because, again, the Doom Raiders not really doing much. They're just kind of hanging around, eating food, jibber jabber with one another, kind of poking fun at each other. But not really a whole lot going on with the Doom Raiders and Kaos and the Gold Queen. I feel like these are some fantastic characters in the game. I mean, Wolfgang, Chef Pepperjack, these are great characters in the video game, and they're being sort of wasted in the Skylanders Academy cartoon. So I hope that things turn around. There was something cool where we got to see a scene with Cassandra, Chaos's mom, and Glumshanks talking about how they sort of miss or don't miss Chaos. I thought that was kind of fun, and even Chaos sort of feels like he misses old Glumshanks, old Glummy there. So here's what's going on in the episode. Eon and the Skylanders take off for vacation while Stealth Elf sort of remains behind to do some ninja training, keep tabs on the Skylanders Academy school. Spyro also winds up staying behind too because nobody invites him to Thankstaking vacation with them, and he doesn't have his own family since he's sort of been abandoned. And Eon found him, kind of the first season there, so he doesn't have anybody to hang out with. So he hangs out back at Skylanders Academy with Stealth Elf and convinces her to, hey, let's go on a little adventure to go into Eon's secret relics room and check out some of the relics in there. Especially there's a knife that looks like it's in the style of Stealth Elf's knives, or a blade, two sides, kind of looks like a bat lift. If you're a Star Trek fan, you'll know what that is, a Klingon bat lift. So they decide to go check that out. They get kind of locked in there. Hijinks ensue. We had montages of them doing different things. And then, of course, and sort of while they're in the room there, Spyro in the sort of explains a little more like, hey, he doesn't have a family, he doesn't have a mom, dad, doesn't know what his origins are, his ancestry, his sister, brother, if he's got family at all with Spyro. So that kind of lays out a little more of that mystery. Some Easter eggs or trinkles of that. So let me see. I'm looking at my thing, and I wrote down that there's a Thanksgiving dinner with the Doom Raiders, and they're having dinner together. So yeah, not a whole lot in there. There's some bonding with Stealth Elf and Spyro since they're in the room together. But it was weird because the other Skylanders are sort of gone, and Eon's kind of gone. And another thing that's weird is episode 3 ended with sort of a cliffhanger with Hugo being turned to gold. And I thought, okay, we're going to find out what happens to Hugo in this episode. That's kind of skipped over. We jump ahead. Not quite sure what the story is with that. So that was a little confusing. Yeah, I thought that the episode 4, Thankstaking for the Memories, was a low point so far for the series. I'm hoping, it looks like the next episode we're going to see some Sprocket in it from the little thumbnail there. So I'm hoping that Sprocket is fun, cool, witty, clever. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. So that's kind of my thoughts, reactions for episode 3 and 4, Skylanders Academy Season 2. Star Wars Boss says, have you talked to Skylanders Boy and Girl in a long time? I haven't seen them since that last E3, but Scott, me and the Skylander dad, we talk like once a month or so. We're friends in the Asia Guy Gamer. There's a lot of Skylanders and Portal Masters and YouTubers that I know and I talk to often. We're just not really collaborating on camera and doing things together. You can see on like our Instagram, we like and comment on each other's photos, so that's something. Angel says Chef Pepperjack has a sensei in the next. You want to see some more Chef Pepperjack? You mean like as a figure? Yeah, that would have been a cool to have him as a figure or something like that. Henry says, is Malefor the same as the Skylanders comics because it just imagine the original design? I think that like that's the same Malefor that's kind of from the comics. In the Skylanders video game, I think they introduced Malefor in one of the expansion packs, the Adventure Worlds. I think it was it in the Dragon one? I'm forgetting the name of that. You guys can let me know in the comments below. So Angel says Stealth Elf is lit. She's on fire. I gotta say, Stealth Elf is a cool character. Ashley Tisdale did the voice for Stealth Elf in the show, and I think she's doing a great job. I'm enjoying that. The Eon voice seems a little different, or maybe there's just less Eon, but something seems a little different with that. I think it's the same actor, but it seems like his voice, what what he's doing in that is a little different. So, what do you guys think? Are you watching Skylanders Academy season 2 on Netflix? If you don't have Netflix, borrow somebody's password, make friends, go over to somebody's house and say, "Yo, I'm ordering pizza. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch 13 episodes of Skylanders Academy. We're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna celebrate some Skylanders and stuff." So. In chat here, Squiggly Fan says, Rob, what did you think of Malefor? I really like how they reimagined him. He's still cool, like in the Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. Oh, is that when he dates back in the day? Yeah, I thought the design for Malefor looked good. The voice acting for the dragon was cool. He kind of introduced that he's got this mysterious dark side, kind of like I was saying earlier, like Darth Vader, kind of going out and killing all the Jedi Knights, all the Spyro ancestry dragons or something. I guess we'll find out more from that. In a couple episodes ago, Eon had kind of like a dragon tail that he showed off in the relics room to Hugo or something, and I thought maybe that's going to be Malefor's tail piece or something, but now that we see Malefor, I guess it's not. So I don't know if that's something that they reveal in this in the few episodes to come here. We'll have to see. So Henry says that was in the let's see, Malefor is in the Dragonfire Peaks. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Henry says that wasn't Malefor. Oh, my dog Scout's barking. He heard something in the door. Scout, it's okay, puppy. Henry says that wasn't Malefor we saw in the Dragon Peaks. That was Valthek. Okay, so has Malefor just been in kind of the comics? Has he been in the Skylander games? I'm mixing up my dragons. Apologies for that. Angel says, I feel like there should be a lightning element. You mean like they'll add like another element to Skylanders? Can you guys hear my dog Scout barking there? That's the thing about doing these live streams is he always wants to bark and have attention when I'm live streaming on my channel. So Malefor has a Sky Stone and Superchargers. Superchargers says Squiggly Fan. Awesome. So Scout, it's okay, puppy. All right, let me end this stream. And if I have time tomorrow, Sunday, I'll try and watch a couple more episodes, give my impressions. If you guys are brand new, please subscribe, leave some comments. If you watch this on the archive, thanks a bunch. Give yourselves a Portal Master rank up for CoinOpTV. We'll see you next time.